All right, here's a look at what's going on out there on satellite and radar. At this point, we're seeing a little bit of cloud cover moving in. You can see some high clouds out there at this point, but expect increasing clouds to continue as we move forward through the rest of the afternoon and evening. Here's a live look at DFW Airport. There's no delays and the weather's perfect, so no weather delays that there will be as we move forward. 21-mile-per-hour winds at this point, and if you look at downtown Dallas, we have a little bit of high cloud cover. Otherwise, gusts 23 miles per hour. Hour by hour looks like this tonight. Not going to be quite as chilly as it has been the last few mornings. We're going to stay more right around the upper 40s, lower 50s tonight, and that is because look at these winds out of the southeast, 10 to 15 miles per hour, and then of course cloud cover is going to increase, and clouds act as a blanket, so they help trap some of the heat at the surface, keeping us a little bit warmer. Here's a quick look at that weekend forecast. Looks pretty good temperature-wise, but we got to talk about that small chance for rain. We'll discuss this in a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you here in just a few.
Really, it's a super Friday then, right? Dallas Baptist University at 70 degrees out there. We're battling the winds, a little bit different than yesterday. Wind gusts 20 to 25 miles per hour looking downtown Dallas. The wind out of the south, along with the cloud cover we're going to see that's going to continue to increase tonight, is going to keep our temperatures just a tad warmer than where they were the last few mornings. So normal is 51, not too far off from that in the upper 40s. We're going to see that cloud cover. That's going to help, but it's going to be with us on and off throughout much of the weekend. So if you look at our timecast here, you can see going into Saturday morning, yeah, there are going to be a few spots that see some sunshine. You'll have clouds, and you'll have more clouds that move in from the west. So it's not going to be cloudy all day, but expect those clouds to win out. Then what we're going to be talking about Saturday night into Sunday is a very small storm system that's going to be moving through central Texas. It's going to push a little bit of moisture up here toward North Texas. You may see a few light showers, you may not. It's really not going to affect everybody. Could be a few sprinkles out there for you. Most of this is going to stay well to the south of us, but Fort Worth, Dallas to the south does have a chance of some light showers, even a few sprinkles. You can see a better outlook here. 10% in coverage for those along I-20, 20% in coverage as you get farther south toward Corsicana and then Hillsborough, and 30% in coverage closer to Waco. So that's the only thing we're looking at for the weekend. Otherwise, temperatures are going to feel great, and you'll see that with the 10-day forecast. But tonight's forecast, we'll go back over that. Expect those clouds that are increasing right now. That's going to continue. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, and tomorrow high temperatures reaching 70 degrees. A few sprinkles possible tomorrow. Overall, though, it's going to be a great day. Don't cancel any of your plans if you have outdoor Easter egg hunts or anything like that. It's still going to be a nice weekend. 73 degrees as we go into the day on Sunday. I would just grab the umbrella, have it in the back seat of the car for those of you south of I-20 for Easter service if you're going to be getting up early. Once we get into the afternoon, it's going to be mainly dry as we move forward. If you look here as we go into the beginning of next week for Rangers home opener here, perfect forecast. That's it. We'll be right back. Off of spring, and it's going to be a very spring-like weekend, Easter weekend, so we have a lot to talk about. Here comes some cloud cover as we move into Friday evening. We'll see increasing clouds. If you take a live look at DFW Airport, weather is going to be great, other than the fact that we are once again dealing with wind gusts 20 miles per hour to 25 depending on where you are. You can see it's 23 miles per hour in downtown Dallas. 67 in downtown Dallas. You can see just a few high clouds, otherwise mainly blue skies and sunshine at this point. Now as we move forward, those clouds are going to start to fill in a little bit. Temperatures across North Texas right now are anywhere from the mid-60s in East Texas to the upper 60s farther to the west. 66 in Eastland, 69 in Abilene right now, 66 in Fort Worth, and 68 in Dallas. It's a perfect evening to get out and fire up the grill. Green spatulas across the board, and the weekend's going to be great for grilling as well. We're going to talk more about this coming up in the next few minutes. This 10% chance for rain. Don't worry too much about it, but we'll go over the timing hour by hour so you know what's coming in a few minutes.
All right, we will get the timing here in just a few. We got new
We're happy with this. Here's where we ended up today. 70 degrees, exactly where we ended up yesterday. So very similar to where we should be, only a few degrees off from normal at 73. As we head through it into the rest of the evening, we're going to continue these south winds, and yeah, they're going to gust at times up to 20, 25 miles per hour. So that's going to help keep us just a tad warmer as we go into the overnight hours. So we're going going to stay here in the mid to lower 60s depending on where you are for the next couple of hours before we start to drop. Here's where we're going to end up as we head into early Saturday morning. 49 in Dallas, 46 in Denton, 48 in Sherman, Corsicana at 50, and 49 in Mineral Wells. And because of the clouds that are moving in, because we'll continue to see those increase tonight as well as those south winds, that's why we're going to see just a few degrees warmer than the last few mornings, which is good news. Here's a look at where the clouds are now. You're seeing a few high clouds here in DFW, but some more clouds going to be moving in here as we go into the overnight hours. If we jump ahead to Saturday morning, you can see there's some clouds around. There's a break in the clouds and then another round that moves in as we go into Saturday night. This is associated with a quick moving storm system that's going to push through central Texas. Look at it. You can see it here. It's really not going to amount to much, guys, but there's potential it pushes some moisture a little bit farther to the north, and that could impact some of us for Sunday morning. So for Easter, as you head off to church in the morning, those of you that are south of I-20, mainly southern parts of DFW and south toward Waco, you may want to have that umbrella handy. You may see a shower or a sprinkle. I mean, some of us are going to see stuff, some of us aren't. And if you're north of I-20, yeah, you may have a sprinkle, but overall, cloud cover is going to be with you through the afternoon. Peaks of sunshine here and there, but still going to be nice and pretty mild as we go into Sunday despite the clouds. Here's a better look at the rainfall coverage. So when we talk about overall coverage for this area, 10% in coverage, so not much. A good portion of you won't see a drop. 20% in coverage for Cleburne, Waxahachie, Corsicana, over to Stephenville, Coleman, Ballinger, south in the darker blue, closer to Waco, Mejia, 30% in coverage. But if you look at this hour by hour afternoon, so that's really the only thing you need to watch out for. Otherwise, enjoy a fantastic forecast for the weekend. And coming up in the 10-day, I'll show you a big warm up as we go into next week. But going back over that forecast for tonight, remember those temperatures are still going to be chilly, not quite as bad as the last few mornings, but you'll need a jacket as you head out tomorrow morning. And then as we go into the afternoon, despite the clouds, chance for a sprinkle, we're still going to make it to about 70 degrees. So a typical April weekend. South winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. So it's still going to feel cooler with that cloud cover out there. As we go into the beginning of next week, look at that. Temperatures are going to be nice. They're going to be right around the 80-degree mark as we go into Monday, then jumping up quite a bit as we go into the middle of next week. We're talking temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. Now watch these. These numbers are going to kind of shift a little bit as we move forward, but we do know that it is going to get pretty hot as we go into the middle of next week. Also, we're watching a chance for, mainly in northeast Texas, has the best chance of a few showers or even a rumble of thunder. It's not much. We do need the rainfall, but unfortunately, Jason, we're